Hey guys, welcome back to the Simple Ground Homestead. I'm going to do this really quick video to show you something really cool. It's something I've been excited about. I'm putting my shoes on. And you ready for it? Ta-da! Can you see over my shoulder? Maybe I'll look over my shoulder this way. I went shopping at a nursery. Now, this isn't any old nursery that I went shopping at. I went shopping at Raintree Nursery, which is a name that everybody should know when it comes to this lifestyle that I lead, because they have some really fun edibles that are almost lost to time. It is amazing. Now, of course, it was great for me because they also are in the Pacific Northwest and they can sell stuff that grows here in the Pacific Northwest. But really, I should just show you what I've got here. So here I have an apple tree. It looks better in real life than it does on the camera. This is a high bush cranberry. I've got a couple of those. This is a mystery plant. It was on sale. I bought a bunch of these really cheap plants. We'll find out what they are. But it looks a lot like a black currant, which I bought a few black currants. Monkey puzzle tree. I've got a fig. Apparently figs grow really well here. Samel elderberry. I think that's the one I picked to go with the other elderberry to make sure they can cross-pollinate here. I've got some bamboo. I'm really excited. These are both timber varieties. Now I know that they go everywhere, so I'm all aware of that, but I'm excited for my bamboo. One's a black variety. It's the Niagara. Well, there's got to be a different name to it than Niagara. And then this one is Vivax bamboo. Both of them are supposed to grow really tall. This one's supposed to be 50 feet. This one's supposed to be 30, 40 feet. And do timber quality. And then this one has an edible shoot, which is very important to me. Now, bunch of lingonberry. I have Scandinavian ancestors, so that's what those are for. Now what I have here, they were getting rid of all their seconds. So these were $5 a piece, all of these fruit trees. I've got persimmons, apples, pears in here. And then, let's see if I can remember what I have in here. Aronia, the aronia berries. I have 10 bushes in there. At those prices, $5 a tree for the fruits and $2.50 for the shrubs. If they die, whatever, right? So I bought a few extra and I'm going to put them out in some of my experimental spots. If the deer get to them or the goats get to them, well, I'll have to talk about the goats later. Anyway, it's not so big of a deal, okay? I'm excited about that. Now this is what I'm really excited about. I've got them in the back of the truck right here so the goats won't get to them. But these are very well pruned fruit trees that are very mature. This is the reason why I went out to Raintree. And of course, most of you won't be able to get the benefit. But they're having a special beginning of the spring season sale where they sell their trees that have grown too big to ship. They can't ship these out mail order. Now I got a volume discount, but these trees are about $150 a piece, between $150 and $125 a piece, which is actually really good for a fruit tree that's more than 10 years old. Let's jump in the back of the truck here to see. This is a rescue pear. This is the Bramley apple. Malice. Okay, this is the Hollywood plum. This is the Shiro plum. Now the plum trees are starting to bud out. Isn't that pretty? And this one's in bloom. It is a beautiful, beautiful plum tree. Just gorgeous. It smells wonderful. This is a Mortini pear. This one is a Yomashi plum. Pristine. This is the pristine apple. It's a giant tree. Of course you can't take it all in at once. I do want to mention the goats again though, because, well, many of you have seen videos with the goats, and you talk about how fun they are to have in the shots, and I agree. I love my goats. But there's a little bit of some reality here, which is our goats are really hard to maintain. They're hard to keep in. And it's getting to the point where, you know, we bought $80 worth of blueberries the other day and planted them, and the goats ate them all. They ate them down to twigs. I know they'll still grow, but that's 80 bucks that they just ate. We tried to keep them in. They escaped one day, and before we knew it, our blueberries were dead. Well, I still don't think they're dead. Anyway, set back quite a ways. It was just a really frustrating thing. And so Audrey and I were talking while we were making this purchase about the reality that we should probably move on and let our goats go. And so I guess if any of you are watching and you're in the neighborhood, use my email address that you can find. It's jared@simpleground.com. And we'll make a deal, huh? Yeah, special YouTube discount. But I think it's about time for us to set the goats aside until we can establish things, and then once everything gets established, we can go back and pick up different goats. It's always hard to see some friends go, but you also have to make some hard choices when you're a farmer. Anyway, thanks for getting excited with me. These plants always get me so excited. I'm so excited to start an orchard, and in the future we can get a few more littler trees to get them in there. And till next time, thanks for joining me on this journey on Simple Ground.